man. Second Sight really do these covers justice. Audio commentary, second commentary, interview with director, interview with Katie Featherston, interview with Michael Sloat, interview with Ashley Palmer, alternate ending, the festival cut ending, deleted scenes, trailers and TV spots, rigid case, softcover book, 6 collector's cards. Now that looks creepy. Let's see what wow, quite a bit of material. There we go. 58 pages, something like that. Cool. Art cards. Always kind of fun. That's creepy. Wow. Now all I need is to find the time to watch it. Watch it now. Hello? New from Second Sight Films comes Paranormal Activity, one of their fancy limited edition boxes, which, you know, I utterly love. I think they're amazing. I like when these treatments are given to movies, particularly ones that I missed out on. Now, being a big horror fan, as I am, guess it's kind of surprising that Paranormal Activity was a phenomenon that bypassed me, something that I never quite caught at the time. One that by the time I kind of heard all about it, I felt as if most of it had been relayed to me, spoiled to me, and enough time has passed, especially with the resurgence of this awesome limited edition set, that I was going to check it out finally. And I sat down to watch this 86-minute 2006-7 movie that just grabbed my attention immediately. It's an ultra low budget film, filmed in the one location with only a handful of actors, and it's great. You've basically got Katie and Micah, two people who are living together. Katie seems to have a supernatural problem that seems to be following her around in her life. Micah is a little bit unsure about it and uses it as an excuse to get a camcorder and start to document their day-to-day life.
Excuse me.
What?
Camera is not off.
It's off. That's the standby light.
That is not the standby light, that's the record light. Don't lie to me.
Alright.
And things go bump in the night, quite literally, and it is thrilling. And what I like most about this is the relationship between Katie and Micah. You get these two characters and you become really enamoured by them and their lifestyles. You get to see the good points and their bad points. You know, you've got Katie, who's someone who's slowly becoming more and more oppressed throughout the film by this spirit that seems to be picking on her. Micah is one of those antagonistic people who is filled with bravado, who feels that he knows better and is willing to meddle with things that he doesn't know and antagonise the situations further because he is rather dubious about the full thing, or feels that he's got the upper hand on it until he doesn't. But it's one of those movies where it's all kind of done through these tapes that are recorded while they're sleeping, and you have these long drawn out shots where nothing's happening. And these are done to wonderful effect because you're watching this similar scene as people are sleeping play out before something may or may not happen, and it's incredibly creepy. You've got these wide angle lenses that are showing the full of the room, showing a lot of space, and your eyes are searching, looking for that little bit of paranormal activity that's just going to make the hairs on your neck stand to attention, and they do often throughout this movie. I think that the key here is the scares are proper chilling, but because we appreciate and we like the characters as much as we do, it feels as if there's a little bit of weight here because something bad is genuinely happening to them. And I like how it circumvents a lot of the tropes that you would get in Hollywood movies. You know, at points they decide to call in a specialist to come and help them, and there's a wonderful moment where he walks through the door and he's like, nope, I am out of here. This is something that I don't want to deal with. It was a wonderful scene of just realistic nature, behaviour. You know, if somebody walks in there just like, no, I want no part of this. I am out of here.
This is overpowering.
It's getting worse.
Yes, it certainly doesn't like that I'm here, and I cannot help you.
What?
In fact, I've got to get out of here. This thing is very aggravated, the fact that I'm here.
There's also just a wonderful sequence where they're just playing about with the cameras. Many, as they just get the cameras and Mike is just full on documentarian mode, just recording everything and getting on Katie's nerves constantly. But that's what adds to the characters. It's what creates them so lovable. Paranormal Activity was really punchy, really effective. I was drawn into the characters, drawn into the world, and the creepy activity made my hair stand to attention. And yeah, I'm kind of glad I saw it. I can't believe it's took me as long to check this one out, but thank you Second Sight for releasing such an awesome edition of this film. Now let's dive in and have a look at the disc and the extras. Okay, so here we are in the Paranormal Activity menu. We're just going to go to bonus features. There's two commentaries, one by director Oren Peli and one by Mary Beth McAndrews and Terry Mesnard. And to my favourite extra we have here is Breaking Normal, an interview with Oren Peli. This is 39 minutes and it's basically a talking head, but it's fascinating and it's easy to watch. You get a lot of information from the conception to getting it filmed, to getting it in front of people, and ultimately into theatres, and it's a really fun talking head, dead easy to watch. Next up at 30 minutes we've got the marked one, which is an interview with Katie Featherston, giving her perspective on how the movie came together, some insights about making it, and a similar one is The Man with the Camera, an interview with Michael Sloat, which is 25 minutes, giving another perspective on the making of the movie. Next we have The Possessed, an interview with Ashley Palmer at 16 minutes. This was a sort of smaller role in the film, and it's basically her just excitedly talking about making the movie. Then we have The Alternate Ending, which is 5 minutes in length, and we've got the Festival Cut Ending, which is 7 minutes in length. What I will say is they chose the right ending for the movie. And then we have a deleted scene, which is about 3 minutes, and you can kind of understand why it's been taken out, and then various trailers and TV spots as well. So there we have it, another wonderful package from Second Sight Films. I'm always saying it, I'm always impressed with their content, their limited editions. I think they're fantastic, and I'm glad I finally got round to checking out Paranormal Activity. Quick question for the people in the know out there: should I check out more of the series, or does it become more derivative as it goes on, as I kind of suspect it may? I'd love to know your thoughts on this movie, this disc, whether you're picking up or not, in the comment box below. And as always, there's videos up here that you can check more of my content. And if you really want to support me, you can jump onto the Patreon or the membership program, and it really helps me out. Of course, just liking and sharing this thing is wonderful as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.